Rob.
How you feeling this L right here? You feel me?
What it is Leon.
Yeah, Leon, man.
Yo, people, I said I was those to y'all catch me.
Yeah, it's cool though.
Just gonna slide in.
It's cool though, you know.
What's up,
Contract
bros?
almost up.
How we doing? How we doing?
Damn, that's
Right. I'll hit you with the head nod. I'll hit you with the right arm. Right arm, brother, man, yeah.
You gonna leave me hanging?
Yeah, right on, brother, man, yeah.
Right on.
Hey, stay up, brother. Power to the people.
Is it because of the picks last?
Al. Yeah, my name is Albert.
What you got, big fella?
Alright, so I got a quick question.
Yeah.
So y'all think what we think?
Y'all think Flacco gonna return next season in Denver? I don't think so. Y'all saw what they did to him.
I think it might be like
Y'all saw what they did to him.
over for Flacco.
Neck injury.
I think it might be over Flacco. I think Denver might have been his last shot. He already older, and I don't think.
They try to set that man up to use.
Yeah.
I agree. I think he. First of all, his play. He hasn't really gelled well with the offense. He hasn't really produced how they expected him to. So I think that, along with their confidence in Drew Lock, and then he just doubled down and gave him even more reason to let him go into the season with these comments.
Yeah.
He was open with criticism. Everybody.
He
Play
like,
calling, the aggressiveness or lack of. I mean, he might as well just threw Vic Fangio name out there. He should have just name dropped, if you ask me. He should have just name dropped.
All of them. Flacco. You might as well just ask him.
Hey,
Flacco, you might as well do what anybody do. Just go to
He
Twitter.
showed in that press conference. He wanted all the smoke.
You might as well go to Twitter now, Flacco. You ain't
Yeah,
coming
he
back.
was pissed off.
Yeah, he wanted all the smoke. I ain't seen Joe like that since, I don't know, it's been a while.
Yeah, Joe be cool. Joe was hot.
Joe was trying to come there to prove a point, and Denver was setting that man up the field. That's my.
Which, I mean, I kind of understand what he's saying. I kind of understand both sides. Because if you remember, like, their offense was stale most of the game. They couldn't move the ball. And thinking that, knowing that and giving that coach defense and how aggressive they are, how physical they are, like, they was out-muscling that Broncos offense. Like, they was sad.
Yeah.
So I can understand, like, okay, we probably not going to get it. Let's not put our defense in deep of a hole because their defense was balling, too. I mean, they should have had that sack. Von Miller, I don't know how he missed that sack at the end of the game. He should have had that.
Yeah.
There's no excuse for that. Von Miller is an elite pass rusher. But anyway, Flacco's saying, like, I agree with him though. Y'all 2-6. Y'all likely not gonna make the playoffs. Like,
yeah, might as well
why not? Yeah, why not?
Start attacking. You know what I mean?
Because that's what teams usually start doing good when they just play like they don't care. When you don't got nothing to play for, you do whatever.
Anyway, you need something to build some momentum, like to get your team behind you.
You see what Ryan Fitzpatrick was doing? He was just throwing that joint. He was just letting it go.
And it's like
you see with the Dolphins, he bring energy.
Yeah, he was just
like,
letting it go. Every play, he was like, he don't care if it was going to be picked or incompletion.
Even though
on the sideline,
Denver record better is watching Miami Dolphins. They got more energy than that.
Yeah, way more energy.
On the sideline, after Ryan Fitzpatrick didn't get that first down on that fourth down attempt, he just chewing gum, talking and laughing with that Mike Gesicki, just cool as a thing. Flacco on the sideline with the mug. But I mean, you got one of the best 1-2 punches in the game with Phillip Lindsay and Royce Freeman. Fourth and short, put the ball in one of the hands. On Flacco, he got a little bit of mobility. Like, you got to get creative. Like, their offense, it doesn't look like it's creative at all. It looks like it's lacking juice. I think they have talent. I mean, aside from the offensive line, like, I think Noah Fan is going to be a star. We see Cortland Sutton, he balling. Flacco just throw it in, he balling. Like I said, you got the two running backs. Like, they got to open it up. Deshaun Hamilton, he's going to be pretty good in this league. They got to open it up and spread the ball around and have some juice. Like y'all said, like, the Dolphins, they don't got no wins, but they got juice.
Yeah.
They losing, what, 24 to 14 with 2 minutes left. They getting tackles for loss. Let's go. You hear them hyping each other up. It's like, y'all losing. Probably going to lose. Y'all don't got no wins.
Yeah, but
they still
the type of people you want to play with.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want. You want the juice on the field. You see the post game drip.
Got the drip. Yes, I'm playing, man. AB coming back. Drip.
But yeah, my guess he's gone.
Yeah.
And then if Drew Lock comes out and starts balling, he out of
here.
Yeah.
Flacco. Dang, Flacco. Remember what was the last season? Was his hip?
His foot.
His foot. And now it's his neck.
Yeah, this is rough for Flacco. He already not very mobile.
Came out with something.
Now.
You call him up. So I got another question. Y'all think the Bucks would be a playoff team if they had a consistent quarterback?
Oh, without question.
Yeah, I think so too. It's like it's
They
crazy.
had
They got good
pass
their defense
rushing.
good.
Yeah, like
their
this
defense
man, Winston come out there and throw like 20 picks, and they still be in it. Like it'd be crazy. Like they be still in it. Like I just don't understand. Like
Their
Their record
front
should be
four
better.
alone will win in at least 2 games.
exactly.
They are loaded, and they just got JPP back. And this is a guy coming off of a major
In my
neck,
opinion, Winston-
major neck surgery, and he out there looking like the year the Giants went to the Super Bowl, he got 16-7.
I think Winston done that because the way that defense is balling, and he can't feed off of that. And then it's like I don't know, like how can I
You have
yeah, like and then you got two
arguably
studs
the
at
best
receiver.
receivers.
you have a top 5 receiving core. We're not even talking about Cameron Brate, OJ Howard.
Right, like, and then it's like they don't even use OJ Howard.
Exactly, he was on the trade
big
block.
target, big
Yeah,
target.
like I don't
Red zone.
understand, like man.
He used to take a lot of pressure from Mike
I'm
Evans.
sorry,
It should
Winston,
be
but
easy.
I think you done.
They gave him way too many chances.
Actually,
You gotta be done.
him and Mariota, that like I said, is,
I swear, I'm trying to tell you, the
Them
Bucks
two
gonna
right
get
there.
Mariota. I'm trying to tell you, the Bucks gonna get watched.
Is that a bold prediction?
That's a
Can
bold
we book
prediction.
that?
That'll be bucking that.
We
Watch.
booking that?
Buccaneers,
Okay,
if they do not draft a quarterback, the
Where's my
Buccaneers will get my guy.
Hold on, I need to write this down.
And him.
just like Flacco and on MVP.
Listen,
Flacco, MVP, Flacco.
listen. I said he would
My
be in the
MVP
conversation of MVP,
My MVP.
and I'll admit I'm wrong.
My
I overshot that one.
good.
Well, you right here in the conversation for retirement.
My MVP.
I was wrong. I mean my words. They taste nasty, but I'm still gonna swallow. Pause.
So Flacco, whatever.
I mean, okay. Let's just for a second.
Easy.
He started off with Emmanuel Sanders, really good receiver. We see what Cortland Sutton is turning to. Deshaun Hamilton showed a surprise. Phillip Lindsay balled last year. I think he broke the rookie rushing record for undrafted free agents. Royce Freeman is a power back. They got Von Miller, Noah Fant, a top 5 tight end in college, a first round pick. And we know how Flacco does with college with tight end, good tight end. And this is the same scheme, the Gary Kubiak scheme he thrived in back in 2014. And a coaching staff that believes in him and trusts him. So
I agree.
that's where my logic was coming from. I ain't see this coming, bro. I'll be real with you. I ain't see this coming at
Hey,
all.
but that goes to show you.
And then what Emmanuel Sanders said after 3 weeks? All right, I'm head out. For real.
Everything just because it look good on paper, that don't mean
You're right. You
That's just like the Browns. The Browns look good on paper. People would have thought they could have been MVP.
Oh, as soon as they got OBJ, that's
Because
just
it's
hand
good
them
on
the Super Bowl trophy. I try to tell people, I say, look, that dream team stuff don't always work. Just because you got all the talent don't mean they're going to gel good together.
Dream team's not working in the NFL. I just don't understand my.
It's not like the NBA. Like you need
It
to
does
get
not
who
work.
fits your scheme.
Yeah, like-
Get scheme. That's why the Patriots
are so
are
talented.
so dominant because they
Right.
get scheme players.
Even they fullbacks be looking good.
And remember they thought
They play to their players' strengths.
putting Ocho and T on the same offense, the dream offense.
That ain't working.
T.O. balled that year.
Yeah, he did, but
Yeah.
T.O. balled that year.
That team ain't do nothing.
Oh yeah, they were awful. Yeah, T.O. balled that year. But yeah, that was just my logic.
looking like what's that linebacker that got traded from the Patriots to the Browns and then got cut for the Browns in the ring?
Jamie.
Yeah.
Oh,
Got it.
he looked like a whole
That's how you
new
know.
football player.
That's how you know that Patriots scheme.
Because they traded him away from the jump because he was on some nut stuff.
Yeah, he's
and
like-
he went and saw that that grass ain't great on
and
the
a
other
lot
side.
of people say that the
Uh-huh.
grass is not great on the other side. That's why a lot of people players return. They're
Yeah.
like,
That they say that
That's
the
why.
Patriots.
That's why like Patrick Chung and McCourty, they always stay with the Patriots because it's like they already know. Like
It's worth it though. Like you have a chance.
They got his
Yeah.
brother there.
Every year you have a chance of getting a ring. That's why I didn't understand why Cole Beasley, I don't know if it was Cole Beasley, Adam Humphries.
Mhm.
The Patriots wanted him after Danny Amendola and Chris Hogan left. They wanted him. And he chose the
Chase that
Titans.
bag. But you gotta understand.
Because he
though,
said, he
you
said he didn't know how long Brady was going to play. But I'm one of the believers. I think that it's Belichick. I think it's Belichick, not Brady. I think once Brady retires and they cut or trade him or whatever, which I think we'll end up talking about soon too, because I've been hearing some stories about that. I think Belichick going to show everybody he going to win at least 2 of them. He going to show everybody that whole dynasty was because of me.
He breed quarterbacks like it seemed like.
Yeah.
Like,
Matt Castle, I mean, he was cool, but
Hey, I
He
told y'all
started it.
Brissett will take the Colts to the playoffs. I told y'all. Everybody
Oh, yeah.
That was crazy.
yeah,
oh no, I believe in Brissett too. I said I don't know why people so hard on him.
I posted that.
It's talent there. It's something there.
Yeah.
The Colts, if I was them, I would not waste the first round pick on the quarterback. I would
That's why
ride.
they extended him.
I would ride. I said I would ride Brissett. Yeah, I would say you
They
know
did
what?
it smart. They
Yeah.
extended him for a 2-year deal, gave him a lot of guaranteed money. If he keep balling like he is, he will get another big contract with no issue.
Yeah, next year they'll be healthier. Paris Campbell and
Right.
Darius found to be back to full speed. That speed already on the outside, and then you got other slot guys eating up the middle. Hopefully, Devin Funchess will resign, and they got 2 good tight ends. And their running back room is slept on. Jordan Wilkins and Naeem Hines and Marlon Mack, they all can.
they a real physical team.
They
like,
are a
no
real
backs.
3-headed monster.
And Mac, he danced a little bit, but he give
He
it
don't
to
get
you.
enough recognition.
Dance
I
a
don't know
little
why.
bit.
Yeah,
When once he hit the hole, he come in hard every time.
bro, he can
Lower his
hammer
shoulder,
and he can cut up the sideline and he ain't
and
catching
he
it.
fall forward.
Yeah,
Like,
he got that junkie speed.
he fall forward.
He get up that sideline, you not catching. And Brissett, like I said, did y'all see that sack he broke from Von Miller?
Yeah.
People be trying to
I
play
was
with him like he
surprised.
can't run either.
I was
He's strong.
surprised.
Yeah, he a big, strong
I was
dude.
watching. I said, "Dang, oh,
First time I said, is that 50? I seen 58 on the ground. I said, oh my.
okay."
You think that was
I said,
Deshaun Watson?
Oh yeah, he threw that joint in.
getting kicked in the face. He just shoved it off and just.
That's why I be telling people as a
Fix
team,
his helmet.
you have to be where you belong. Because if that
Exactly.
tight end wasn't where he belonged, that would have been a pick.
Well,
He
he got
said
hit
he knew,
again.
he knew where he's supposed to been there. That's where he's supposed to been at. And he threw the ball where he's supposed to been at.
Either that or he got hit again.
Or that, yeah.
The Texans got to protect him. They got to give him some offensive help.
He get beat up every week, in and out. They got-
Trying to tell these GMs, y'all better learn from Andrew Luck's situation and Cam. Y'all better learn from them first overall picks.
So I got another question. Y'all think the Chargers offense is going to explode this year with the new coaching? I think it's going to be the same. I don't think that much.
I mean, that offense should be putting up more points because it's the same offense. I mean, they got great receivers, like
They got a legendary.
with a veteran quarterback.
I think it's
I
just going
mean-
to be the same. You think you're going to be I think the offense is going to be the same.
I'm going to start
Actually-
I'm probably going to start some shit with this. But it has somebody got to say it. Phillip Rivers got to go. Phillip Rivers got to go.
Yeah.
Off the team somewhere, I don't know. Phillip Rivers is long. His stay is long overdue. Phillip Rivers does all of this winning during the regular season, but he don't win nothing in the playoffs. And then it's like, unless the defense is playing good, Phillip Rivers can't keep up. He can't carry the team. He doesn't have that put the team on my back. Now I give it to him. Like, I like his toughness. I think he is a good quarterback, but I don't think he's the answer anymore. I think it's time for them to just cut bait with him, honestly.
I mean, he is old.
Look at
Yeah,
look at. I want to bring y'all back.
Back. He said,
If
bring
y'all
it back.
remember the home game against Baltimore, he didn't do anything. Then if you send it to the playoffs, see, people forget the Chargers offense didn't put the Ravens away. They didn't stay aggressive to score. That's why Lamar Jackson had time and had opportunity to win that game at the end of it during our last drive. People forget. If Lamar was more experienced, or that was a different experienced quarterback, the Ravens would have won that playoff game. Then you see what they do. They go to New England the following week in the divisional round, and they stale for most of that game. And most of their points of that, I think it was 28-42, was in garbage time. But it's like times like that, you're supposed to be able to rally around your quarterback. He's supposed to be able to pull a team together and say, I got y'all, let's go follow me. But I don't see that. Like, if Phillip Rivers don't have the defense, like it's, until they got all of these defensive pieces, Casey Hayward, Derwin James, Joey Bosa, until they got all of
that
these
Drew
guys,
Brees mentality.
yeah, until they got them guys, the Chargers wasn't doing that, they was a subpar team.
Y'all seen that video?
And then after LT retired, it was a dip. I just don't think Phillip Rivers. I think they need a new quarterback and they need some new life. They need somebody else to come in there
Yeah, they younger
You
guy.
got Keenan Allen. He's going to thrive no matter who's throwing him the ball. Hunter Henry, as long as he's healthy, he's good. It's a who's who at running back. You got 3 good running backs as of right now. And then you got Mike Williams on the other side, Travis Benjamin running the slot, and that's a speed man. So I think if you build this off, you get a new young guy in there with some juice, who's hungry, and you build this offense around him. Next year, I'm sure their defense will be better because they got some injuries. They'll come back next year if they never. I think they could be a legit contender, but I'm sorry, I don't think for the Rivers is done anymore.
He in the final years of his contract, so we shall see.
Yeah, he is. He up there in age, but
37.
I don't know. It might be the organization, but the Chargers. It's been a long time. Like,
Can somebody give me one good reason why him having a ring? Just one.
I honestly don't know.
the Chargers can't finish games, whether the defense or the offense.
Oh yeah, that defense.
Defense or offense. Once
What's-
2 minutes
what's that game?
come, Philip Rivers drive his
That
his
game
team
they supposed to win.
down the field.
I don't-
They
I
either
don't-
miss
I'm trying
field
to-
goal
you know
or
that
they
game they
scored.
supposed to win?
Defense will let it up.
It's a while back.
It's-
They should have lost this past game. The Bears missed the field goal.
They should have, but it's
You only put up 17 points at home with this offense. 17 points. I mean, are we forgetting what was it? I think it was the Buccaneers put up 23 on them. You at home and you only put up, they coming from the East Coast. You only put up 17 points with that offense.
at the Chargers. I think the Chargers team as a whole just really can't finish. Like the Chargers played, I think in the most close games in the NFL. Like last year, remember when they beat the Chiefs? Philip Rivers drove his team that game and won the game, but that's what it always comes to. That 2 minutes of the last game is always within the score.
Put teams away early.
I'm not saying like
So you saying Phillip Rivers is the answer? Or you saying he not?
I'm saying the Chargers cannot close the game.
He's saying it's the organization as a whole. I'm just going out of limb. I'm saying it's for the Ravens.
What you say?
Oh, this ain't about me. This about y'all. I really don't know. I said I don't know. We had our debate last week. I was just saying what y'all was talking.
Oh, I want all the smoke with anybody. Either one of y'all. I don't matter. I want all the smoke. But I'm just saying, it just needs
That's
to be
a good
said.
question. Like,
It just needs to be said. I just don't think Phillip Rivers got it anymore. Because, like, we always give these quarterbacks credit for their regular season stats. Like, what you doing in the playoffs, bro? Like, Eli got 2 rings. Eli got 2 rings. Ben got 2. Where you at? Where your rings at, bro? He ain't been to a Super Bowl yet.
That's a chance for a lot of quarterbacks, though. That's the sad part.
Oh, and don't even get me started on Matty Ice. Because it's highway robbery in Atlanta at this point.
Oh, nah, man.
And we see what we not speeding past what Matt Sharp just did either. We not speeding past what Matt Sharp just did. I want to talk about that. We not speeding past that. We not speeding past what Matt Sharp.
We ain't gonna go to Matt Ryan again, bro.
We not speeding past what Matt Sharp just did. We not.
I've been told people Matt Sharp still had it in him. He just, the offense was declining around him, and they cut him off too early.
That just goes to show you, because I think Matt Sharp was washed up personally, sorry. But that just goes to show you, you put Magic Cam Newton in that offense. Magic Cam Newton against the Patriots with a 28-3 lead. What you think gonna happen? Drew Brees, Teddy Two Gloves.
That's actually the spot that Cam Newton could go. Because
I'm just saying.
the quarterback,
you gotta change his playing style before anything.
Panthers
No.
don't know what their quarterback
No.
So
Put Cam Newton with that offense against the Patriots in 2016, 28-3 lead. What you think gonna happen?
They're gonna win that.
Exactly. Come on
They're
now.
gonna win that.
That's what I'm saying. We not speeding past Matt Sharp's performance. We not doing that. That will be addressed on this goddamn
Matt
show.
Sharp the GOAT.
I still
Got my man Julio the ball, and
I
I
agree
won.
with you, but I don't know if Cam Newton will win that game though.
That's. I'm just.
I see what you're saying though.
Honestly though,
he'll take him to the next level. But
I'm sorry. Like, come on now.
You can't blame Matt Ryan all for that because their coaching was horrible that game too. I get what you're saying, but their coaching was horrible.
You are the franchise quarterback. You have the power to overthrow by audibling at the line. Peyton Manning has made millions of dollars off of that. Brady, Breeze, you hear them what they doing at the line. Kill, spewing their cars out like, bruh, it's the Super Bowl. You supposed to be Big Matty Ice like you got.
I agree with that.
Julio, you had Taylor Griffin at the time.
What happened to Big Ben and his offensive coordinator situation? Some of them coordinators want control of everything. Look, man, why you think he's not in the league no more? He went to the Browns, tried that shit. He went to what the fuck he at? He go ahead and try that shit. And he got cut so many times.
My point is, Matt Ryan gets too much slack. He gets cut too much slack. And the fact that Matt Schaub came with the exact same offense, yeah, he lost, but the exact same offense and put up them kind of numbers. And we seen what Matt Schaub looked like the last time in the regular season. Actually, he was atrocious. I'm just saying. If you, Arthur Blank, you gotta look at him. You really gotta side eye him like
it's time for them to let Julio go. Like they
I don't know if I would go that far.
They didn't waste the Tony career.
I don't know.
Let Julio get a ring. Like
they not gonna let
they
I don't know if I would go that far.
They gonna let that man walk. Hell no. I'm
not letting Julio. I don't know.
Julio ain't going nowhere.
Well, let me ask this:
he got control over that team, so he know they gonna pay him.
How much longer you gonna accept this from Matt? How much longer you gonna accept mediocrity and missing the playoffs from Matt Ryan?
It's all on the head coach.
I told you Matt Ryan. I told you last time we saw Matt Ryan, he should have been.
I want to know how much longer did you give him?
It's all on the head coach.
No, but if you out the blank, you the GM, how much longer you give him?
In my opinion.
In your opinion.
When his contract up?
I think after the year after the Super Bowl, if not the year after, he should have been gone.
I agree with what you said. They messed up by letting Kyle Shanahan walk, but I think we all can agree Matt Ryan has been in the league long enough. Like, this is your offense, yours. Like, he should have total creative control at this point in his career, especially with the numbers he put up. But that's regular season numbers. Like, it should be no reason for them to be missing the playoffs, being one and done, or going to the Super Bowl and going to 25-point leagues. No reason for that. And every year, all these quarterbacks get criticized, and y'all know how I feel about the Joe Flacco criticism. I think it's crazy to me that Flacco takes the heat he does, and like every quarterback and every quarterback and every draft class, they compare. But it's like you can say what you want about Flacco, but Flacco took over in the playoffs and he got a ring.
And they was like when they first came out, they was comparing him so much, but then they just
Matt Ryan has never been without a good running back and a good receiver. He's always had Roddy White, Julio, Mike Jenkins, Devontae Freeman, Michael Turner, Tevin Coleman, Steven Jackson, Tony Gonzalez. Now he got Austin Hooper. Like, at what point did you give Brady Julio? That's all I'm saying. Give Brady Julio. Give Brady Julio and Roddy White now.
No disrespect, you. I don't even go above.
Look what we seen with 1 week with AB. 4 catches, 56 yards, and a touchdown against the Dolphins, and that's off of what? Two practices? Come on now, bro. What are we talking about here?
Hey, give him that Aaron Rodgers.
It's over. They would at least been to 3 more Super Bowls. You
see who he was throwing to this week?
I don't even know any of their names.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm be real.
And they was over 100 yards. They all catching deep bombs, 40-yard plus passes.
It's a who's who at this point. It's a who's who. But I'm just saying though.
I mean, he already got that contract, so I doubt they cut him to.
I agree, but that's the Arrow Report is for. That's what this space is for, so I can voice my frustrations about the NFL. I don't got them cut. I got them kick. They gonna keep him around. They not gonna cut him. I got him retiring the Falcon. But I just wanted it to be thrown out there for us and for the viewers.
The Alberts,
Matt Shaw,
everybody.
Let me get the exact stat line for y'all because this is just crazy to me. The exact same offense, and the last time we seen Matt Shaw, it was awful. It was garbage.
He was like pick 6. He was like 6 picks.
It was with Baltimore. Yeah.
I forgot.
39 of 52, 460 yards. A touchdown in the pit. Off the bench. Just saying. Just throwing that out there. And that's against the Seahawks.
Sure. I
Okay.
really forgot how I didn't even know he was still like in the NFL.
So how about Mike Evans last week, who was somebody picked?
Yeah, I gave it. Lee John the full credit. He called it last week. He saved Mike Evans. He did say they was going to win, but, we ain't going to dock him for that. We said breakout player, but
James ain't throw so
They had it.
11 catches for $198 and 2
Maybe
touchdowns.
James ain't throw so many
Mike
picks.
Evans is out of this world. He is out of this world.
James missing.
So this week, I'm gonna go with Tyrell Williams.
You said Tyrell Williams from the Raiders, the Oakland Raiders. Oh my God.
I mean, he had a
He a
nice
touchdown
game
machine.
on 3 catches. He had a buck and some change last week, but I think he should get more targets against the Lions. That might be a shoot. I ain't gonna lie.
Him versus
I think
Big
that
Play
might be a
Slay.
shootout game.
Him versus Big Play Slay. That's going to be a good matchup to watch.
I'm gonna say he go for 1 touchdown, 125 yards.
How many catches?
How many catches?
Catches and targets.
6,
How many targets?
9.
6 and 9. Okay.
You got right.
I'm going to go with the man himself we was just talking about. Jacoby Brissett against Pittsburgh. See, Ryan Fitzpatrick, if he'd have played the whole game like he played that fourth quarter, that would have been a whole different that first quarter, that would have been a whole different ball game. I don't think the Steelers defense looked as good as they did Sunday because of them. I think that was because of the offense or lack of talent. And I think Jacoby Brissett and the boys going to really expose Pittsburgh. I got him going, I'm saying 26 or 32, about 300, 350. I'm saying between 300 and 350 and 3 touchdowns.
No picks.
Nah.
You know I like that pick because usually, like for the past couple seasons, usually when the Steelers and the Colts play, the Steelers dog the Colts like something bad. But I think this gonna be like the Colts year to be on the other hand and just blow the Steelers out.
The Colts defense is balling.
Because usually AB be the one to kill the Colts.
I just haven't seen that number one take over the receiver from Juju yet. I don't think he got it.
Juju Mason haven't been like
they showed me
Juju
stats. He literally only get like 5 targets.
Even the other receiver, what's his name? Johnson.
Yeah, Johnson got more.
He
got
be
more
getting
targets.
a lot of targets from
He getting
Mason.
like almost 10 targets a game. Juju ain't getting that many targets.
You know why, right? Who you think's going to attract the number one corner?
Of course Juju is.
Yeah, of course. He getting double teamed the whole game.
And when we see AB was getting double teamed, we see what he was doing.
Ben was throwing him the ball though.
He was open.
You gotta throw him the
He
ball.
was open.
You still gotta throw the ball
He
to
was
get
open.
targets. You know what I'm saying? He getting 5 targets a game.
I think they
And like
still
he
got
getting 5 targets a game.
I don't think he's
to get,
aggressive enough, but
3. Yeah, I don't think he aggressive because when he got jammed up, he got pushed back.
honestly, I think he don't got that trust like Benmore had his trust with AB.
And then you gotta kind of think about it. The whole offseason, it was Ben and Juju. Mason Rudolph was with Johnson and the other. No, yeah, he was with Johnson most of the time. Yeah.
I stick by my story.
And if he was getting
He's
like
a good receiver, but I'm not saying he's a bad receiver, but I'm saying I don't see a number one receiver in him.
you gotta give him targets. Like I see if he was getting like 10 targets a game and he wasn't getting alright, yeah, but he's not getting that many targets. Like 5 targets and 4 catches, that's good. Out of the targets he did.
If I'm not mistaken, he leading the team in targets. Last I checked.
Nah, let's check right now.
Last I checked, he was leading the team in targets.
I just know from the last couple games I've been watching, he been targeting the other receiver a lot. He been getting involved in like sweep. He been getting involved in that offense a lot. Like
Yeah, you seen that quick slant.
screens. It's been like a lot of
I
design
hear
stuff
y'all, but
on.
like I said, last I checked. Let's go ahead Monday night. Juju had 5 catches out of 9 targets, led the team in targets and catches. Well, he tied with Johnson for catches. That was last week.
Look at this. First game against New England. No, that was Bengals in. He had 8 targets, 5 catches, 7 targets, 3 catches, 4 targets, 3 catches, 7 targets, 7 catches, 4 targets, 1 catch, and
5 targets, 9 targets, 5 catches.
with them targets, he getting AB was averaging almost 20 targets a game.
Yeah, he's getting like
Yeah.
12 to 15.
That's AB though.
But that's what we trying to tell you. Like, he not getting them same amount. Now, if he was getting them same amount of targets, and then I've been watching the offense, I kind of agree with Mason Rudolph when he's saying like them same plays that they was running with AB, they not running it with Juju. Them pick routes, them drags across the middle. They ran some of them against the Ravens, and then they started running some of them Sunday. But it's just like
Might not be the Muslim. It may not be the Mason Rudolph skill set. Him and Ben are 2 different quarterbacks. This offense is probably just to fit what Mason Rudolph can do right
anybody
now.
throw a quick slant.
But I'm saying, like, it's more.
Look at all the
It's
AB
more
routes
to. It's more to a
versus
play
Ben.
than just that, though.
Even Ben was throwing him the ball when he was double coverage and he wouldn't go.
But it's more to a play than just that, though. Which I don't have to tell you that.
Yeah, I know. But they still got it. I just think it's the time.
I don't think he's a bad receiver. I'm not saying that.
I agree with you.
But I'm saying I don't think
he's physical enough yet.
I don't think he. I ain't seen that true number 1 from him yet. I ain't seen that's built a passing game around him.
Yeah, I haven't seen it either, but I think it could be one.
Yeah,
Now,
if they give him the chance.
Now
If they
Johnson.
give him the chance, like Johnson getting the targets. Give him the targets and see what he can do. Throw
Now
the ball.
Johnson, I'm still iffy on him too. I think he's a good number 2, but
I think it is.
I think he just
working
benefit.
in the
Yeah.
slot. But I ain't seen him do nothing on the outside.
But yeah, my point I was trying to make was I like the Colts defense way better than I like the Steelers offense.
Of course.
The whole show.
Baker Mayfield. I was just waiting to see that. I got Baker Mayfield going nuts Sunday.
Big.
So how many picks? I mean touchdowns?
I got Baker Mayfield going 4 touchdowns, no picks.
I mean
4 touchdowns, no picks.
bold prediction.
Bold prediction.
0 for Bake.
4 touchdowns.
What that
They play the
What that completion percentage is?
The completion percentage. They're gonna go damn near perfect.
90%, 80%.
Woo! Baker Mayfield gonna go crazy this Sunday. And they play the I just had it up here in my computer. There you go.
They played Denver.
Yeah, Denver, the Broncos. That's what they played. And I believe they got
How many touchdowns you thrown against
4
them?
for 4. Baker Mayfield. 4
In the
for
Mile
4.
High?
In the Mile High. 4 for 4. He coming out, showing out. And OBJ gonna have over 100 yards.
It's Chris Harris.
Yup. Strap Harris ain't gonna be strapped Sunday. Watch.
Hot take.
That's a
and
hot
prediction.
take. That's a
I'm sorry, Chris Harris.
hot take. Huh. Hot take.
He's booking it.
I'm booking it.
He's booking it.
Baker Mayfield. 4
So we
touchdowns. Over 300 yards.
And a win.
And a win.
And a W.
And a win.
Straight disrespect. So we got Baker Mayfield against the Broncos.
Yeah.
We got Mike.
Tyrell.
We got Tyrell Williams, the Raiders. Where they play
Lions.
against the Lions. Big play slay. And then I picked Jacoby Brissett against the Steelers. So last week they got it. I was off. They was right. I was wrong. So we'll see this week.
0 picks for Baker. Remember
Zero.
that.
Eagle leads the league
0.
against the no-fly zone.
Mr.
Are they still
Turnover.
no-fly zone?
0.
Are they still no-fly zone?
I mean, they not bad. They not bad. But they ain't the no-fly zone. I mean, that was a key Harris.
Bradley Roby.
TJ
Yeah.
Ward was back
TJ
there.
Ward was
all
back.
that.
That was back.
That's crazy. Why didn't he get signed when he up?
He fell off, bro.
I mean, he was good before.
He fell off, bro. And he left them, but that was it.
I don't think he got signed after he left them.
He did. He played for the. No, not the Browns.
No,
I'm
he
gonna say
played for the
the
Browns
Jets.
before that.
I'm gonna say the Jets or the Buccaneers. Yeah, it was Buccaneers. But, and I think he had to stop brief stop Houston too. From what I think.
And TJ, I wonder where he was at.
Wait, I think I feel bad because ain't none of us picked Bosa for Rookie of the Year.
I ain't see that
I
coming.
didn't see that coming. I
I knew he was going to be good, but I think he'd be rookie of the year good.
He just dominated the last game by itself. He showed like
when he stumbled and then jumped and caught that interception and then shot down the field. I said, "Oh no, he different. He different." Which his brothers already looks JJ Wattish, but the Bosa brothers going to terrorize the league.
I think the Texans should move on for JJ.
I don't think they should, but I think they are.
Yeah.
And I feel bad for him because, like, I think this is a result of him having to carry the team for so long. And it's like now they finally have an offense that's worth a salt.
He got beat up too.
And he just got beat up. They wasted his prime years.
Remember like that one year he was playing
offense, deep catching jump balls. He should have went. I'm still mad about it. He got snubbed MVP. I think based off his injuries and kind of a dip in production, I think they either they don't trade him, they're gonna cut him or tell him to take a pay cut. But I don't know. In this cutthroat NFL, I don't know if he'll Texan next year.
Alright, since it's Halloween, right? I'm gonna talk about a ghost this season.
I can think of a couple of them.
That surprised me, for real. Travis Kelce. Since them new receivers like Hartman and all of them stepping up,
Travis Kelce still been eating.
you ain't been like.
It's been a dip in his production, but he's still been eating.
Yeah,
no, I'm talking about like.
That's like the number.
I think he lead the league in catches. And
No, don't get me wrong. I'm saying like this shows like he the best tight end right now. Like last season, around this time, it was without a doubt Travis Kelce was the best tight end. He was taking over the game by himself. Like,
I think a lot of that gets Patrick Mahomes, I think he's overshadowed a lot of that star power from that team. But I agree. I get what you're saying because like the past couple seasons, honestly, he's been like the focal point of the tight end. Like they've already been calling him Baby Grump and all that. But
he's first.
I think that's just Patrick Mahomes because who honestly do you really hear about on that team mainly? I think it's a shame that Tyrann Mathieu not in the running for MVP. He not being talked about for that because he does everything for that defense. He's like one of their few bright spots.
Greg Kittle might be MVP. Like,
yeah. But I don't think Tyrann Mathieu get enough credit for all his work that he does in that defense. But I don't know. I wouldn't necessarily call Travis Kelce a ghost. I know he's top 3 in catches among tight ends. I know that.
Yeah, I want to say like a ghost from like just like being
his average yards per catch is way more than in his whole career. 14.4. Last year, at the end of the season, at 13.0, he up into that to 12.5.
I'm saying about
he
like
on pace for
dominance.
over 1,000 yards.
At least 1,000 yards.
Looking like
I said, I think it's because it's Patrick Mahomes. And like last year, he shocked everybody with how he did. He was the Madden cover boy, and then this year it's like we seen that run no look pass he did against the Colts. Then he got his ankle hurt, so it's like it's a lot going on with Patrick Mahomes. That's really anybody want to talk
let's
about.
talk about Matt Moore had a shootout.
Oh yeah,
I didn't see that coming.
I ain't know Matt Moore still had
God dang!
I ain't know Matt Moore still
I wasn't really surprised about Matt Moore. Moore was like,
but that offense, you got
Andy
it.
Reid, Andy Reid.
I still would have expected.
I didn't expect either, but you got it.
The way he
that
played,
offense, like
I didn't expect the way he played. Like I understand what you're saying, but the man came out like he been in the NFL last year. He was out of the NFL. He was basically retired and was a scout.
Yeah, they called him up.
Yeah, like he was a scout for the. Like he came out and really like.
that's Andy Reid for you, like
That man really like.
He caters the quarterback,
Like
but
he-
that offense is you got so many weapons at your disposal.
Yeah.
It's a who's who who you want to throw it to.
it's dressed up so nice and make it so easy to read.
Exactly.
Like,
And then you can just give Tyreek Hill and Nico Hardman a simple 2-3 yard pass and they up the field. Or just let them blow past somebody downfield. You just throw it to them like a head handle.
That jumps on like that.
that's too many playmakers. So
They open that offense up, definitely. I feel like once Patrick Mahomes comes back,
Is he back this week?
I'm not sure. I don't know if he's supposed to miss another.
But they
week.
said he could have came back last week, so I would assume.
I would bring him along very slowly. If they haven't had that body, I would tell you about it.
I
They
think
gonna need him for the playoffs. Definitely. They going to the playoffs and they gonna need him. And then Matt, like we just said, Matt Moore has shown that he can gel well with this offense and he can operate in it. So I wouldn't.
I wouldn't risk him.
Yeah, I wouldn't risk it.
They can sign me to the practice squad.
Wouldn't be the Hour Report without free promotion.
Promotion free. Yeah.
that might be why the hour report is ending. So
We gonna be like some.
we'll see y'all next time.
Enjoy week 9.
Comment.
All that before I get mad. Like, you don't like
Follow,
Yeah, we
subscribe, add all that. Happy Halloween to
Whole
y'all.
bunch of comments
Baker Mayfield 4 touchdowns. Remember that.
and 30 picks.
Jacoby present 3 TDs against the Steelers and a W.
Tyrell Williams, 100 plus. Don't forget, you got your love for the receivers.
I'm Big Rob Suave.
I'm Albert.
And I'm Leon. So we'll see y'all.